Picture this: the US House of Representatives passing a bill to seize Russian assets. A bold move that's rocking the geopolitical boat. This isn't just your everyday legislation, it's a daring chess move on the international board, with implications echoing across the globe. Let's delve deeper into the details of this bill. It's a sanction, a financial penalty, imposed on Russia for its ongoing tensions with Ukraine. The seized assets are not just a random collection of Russian riches, but specifically those held within the United States. This is a strategic action, cutting off financial resources and tightening the economic vice around Russia. But the bill does more than just impose economic penalties. It sends a clear message to Russia and Ukraine. For Russia, it's a stern warning, a sign that the US won't stand by and let international norms be violated. For Ukraine, it's a symbol of solidarity, a beacon of hope in a time of uncertainty. Now let's consider the potential reactions and consequences. Russia undoubtedly will not take this lying down. It's likely to retaliate, perhaps with its own set of sanctions, or perhaps in more unpredictable ways. The international community is watching closely, bracing for the next move in this high-stakes game. And let's not forget Ukraine. While the bill shows support from the US, it also puts Ukraine in a precarious position. The country is caught in the crossfire, a pawn in a much larger game. It must tread carefully, balancing the support from the US against the pressures from Russia. So, what does this all mean? Well, it's a signal that the US is ready to take decisive action in the face of international disputes. It's a show of strength, a demonstration of the country's commitment to uphold international norms and support its allies. This bill is more than just legislation. It's a power play, a show of solidarity, and a warning shot all rolled into one. The geopolitical landscape is shifting, and this bill is just the tip of the iceberg. The world is watching, waiting to see what the next move will be in this intricate dance of power and diplomacy. Hold on to your seats because the US isn't stopping there. The House has just approved an eye-watering $60.8 billion aid package for Ukraine. Yes, you heard that right, a whopping $60.8 billion. Now, you might be asking yourself, why such a large sum? And why Ukraine? Well, let's unpack this. Firstly, we need to understand that this isn't just a random act of generosity. It's a calculated political maneuver designed to serve multiple purposes. By providing Ukraine with this financial aid, the US is strengthening its ability to resist Russian aggression. It's like providing a friend with a sturdy shield in a neighborhood brawl. But this aid does more than just bolster Ukraine's defenses. It also amplifies US influence in Eastern Europe, enabling it to better shape the geopolitical landscape in its favor. It's a classic chess move. You fortify your allies to improve your own position on the board. Now let's not forget about the delicate balance of power in the region. Eastern Europe has long been a powder keg of political tension, and this aid could help to maintain stability by giving Ukraine the resources needed to stand its ground. So, what does this all mean for the wider geopolitical landscape? Well, with this aid, the US is sending a clear message to Russia and the rest of the world. It's saying, we stand with Ukraine. We won't sit idly by while aggression continues. But this move also has potential risks. It could escalate tensions with Russia and even lead to unforeseen consequences. However, the US seems to have decided that the benefits outweigh the risks. It's a high-stakes gamble. But then again, geopolitics is rarely a low-stakes game. So, there you have it. The US House's aid to Ukraine is not just about helping a friend in need. It's a strategic play, a statement of intent, and a bid to shape the future of the region. This isn't just charity, it's a strategic move with far-reaching consequences. Now, brace yourselves for a shocker. The House has voted in favor of a complete TikTok ban in the US. Yes, you heard it right. TikTok, the social media sensation that's captivated millions, could soon be a thing of the past in America. But this isn't just about silencing dance challenges or funny pet videos. The reasons behind this ban go much deeper. For starters, national security concerns are at the forefront of this decision. TikTok's parent company ByteDance is based in China, and there's been a growing concern about the potential for the Chinese government to access user data. Imagine your favorite dance video or the latest trend you followed becoming a matter of national security. Sounds surreal, doesn't it? But that's the world we're living in. Data privacy is another key concern. In a digital age where information is power, protecting user data is paramount. And with TikTok having access to a treasure trove of user data, ranging from your likes and shares to your location and even your device's unique ID, the fears aren't unfounded, but the plot thickens. This isn't just about TikTok or the data it holds. It's about the broader tensions between the US and China. This ban is a part of a larger narrative, a narrative of two global superpowers locked in a battle for technological supremacy. It's a story of information warfare, where apps and user data are the new weapons. So what does this mean for you, the TikTok user? Well, your favorite app might be on its way out, but this isn't the end. As this story unfolds, it's clear that the battlefield has moved online. The apps we use, the data we share, are all a part of a larger geopolitical game. A game where the stakes are as high as national security. This ban isn't just about stopping dance challenges. It's a manifestation of broader tensions between the US and China. As we navigate this digital landscape, it's clear that the geopolitical arena is evolving, and we're all part of the game. But the US isn't the only one making moves in the tech world. Apple has just removed several apps from China's App Store, bending to the will of Chinese authorities. This move by Apple is far from minor. Among the apps given the boot were popular platforms like WhatsApp and Threads. Imagine waking up and finding that your favorite app, the one where you've spent countless hours chatting with friends, sharing photos, or even conducting business, has suddenly vanished. It's a situation that many in China are now grappling with. So why would Apple, a company known for championing user privacy and freedom, comply with such a request? The reason lies in a cleanup program initiated by Chinese regulators. This program requires app developers to register with the government or risk being shut down. It's a stark reminder of the power and control that the Chinese government wields over its digital landscape. But why does this matter? It matters because it's a clear testament to the fact that in China, the government calls the shots, even in the tech world. It's a stark contrast to many Western countries where tech giants often push back against government interference. But in China, companies like Apple must navigate a different landscape, one where compliance isn't optional. This incident also raises questions about the future. If Apple is willing to remove apps at the behest of Chinese authorities, what other concessions might they make down the line? And what does this say about the power dynamic between Western tech companies and Chinese regulators? In a world increasingly reliant on digital technology, these are questions we can't afford to ignore. It's a tale of two worlds, each with its own rules and power structures. And as the digital realm continues to evolve, the tension between these worlds is likely to grow. This is another example of the tight control exerted by the Chinese government over its digital space. So, what's the big takeaway from all of this? Let's rewind and connect the dots. We started with the United States House of Representatives passing a bill to confiscate Russian assets, a bold move sending a clear message of solidarity to Ukraine. It's a power play, a show of defiance, and a warning shot echoing across the globe. Then there's the allocation of a staggering $60.8 billion in aid to Ukraine. This isn't just an act of charity, it's a strategic maneuver bolstering US influence in Eastern Europe and maintaining a delicate balance of power. It's a chess move in a game of nations, with Ukraine as the board. Next, we dove into the proposed TikTok ban in the US. It's not just about dance challenges or cat memes. This ban is a manifestation of broader tensions between the US and China, a battle in the realm of technology and information warfare. It's a digital standoff with TikTok caught in the crossfire. And let's not forget Apple's compliance with Chinese authorities, removing apps like WhatsApp and Threads from China's App Store. It's a stark reminder of the tight control the Chinese government exerts over its digital space. It's a dance between tech giants and government regulators, with users left to watch from the sidelines. These events paint a vivid picture of a complex and ever-shifting geopolitical landscape. It's a world where each move carries weight, where the stakes are high and the players are powerful. It's a high-stakes game with global implications, a game where the rules are constantly evolving. But remember, this is not just a game. These are real decisions affecting real people, shaping the world we live in. The world of geopolitics might be complex, it might be high stakes, but it's certainly not boring. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next video as we continue to navigate this ever-changing geopolitical landscape.